We didn't have it.
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here today. There has been so much energetic shaking going on. I am hyped that I feel like it kind of started like 222 portal into the eclipse portal. Now we're in this wave into the eclipse portal. Now we're in this wave from March 31st, they say, right? There's a major shift happening. And I am choosing to step into the light and to walk with my heart. And I know Matt, we've been doing a lot of work on our heart space. And I think that that is so appropriate for what has been going on in the world. And again, I would encourage you guys just to not watch the news. And just kind of focus in on self-care, healing, and how you want to show up in the world. So hopefully we have some people out there listening. We had an awesome weekend. It was NECAN in Boston. We did some great networking. I was able to speak on a panel called I Can't Talk Today. And it was so awesome to just be in a room with so many like-minded people that want to change the dynamic of healthcare, because spiritual healthcare and energy, vibration, and frequency is the medicine of the future. So it's cool to be in a room with people that feel like, high vibe plan versus some of the hardcore pharmaceutical pills of the past. So it was really cool to network with so many people in Boston this weekend. And so yes, the vibration is really timely, and I'm hoping that more people join us. If you go to pcsam.org, you can become a member. And this week we have Anna at 1 p.m. doing our midweek reset. And on Friday we are going to circle. It's going to be a bit informal. We're just going to come together and do a little bit of an energy share. On Saturday we have DJ Frank White. I'm so excited for Soul Saturday from 12 to 3 and raise the vibration with us. And Matt, I'm like vibration with us. I'm like a little bit of a hummingbird today. I've had a kind of crazy morning running. Excited to receive today.
Yeah. I could use it.
And you have your midweek reset on Wednesday.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, yes. So come on down for that. That'll be a little bit more of an activating, because I love giving tours of the sauna. And I just can't stress enough. I've been called a couple weekends in a row to just be alone and sit with my stuff and face my shadows. This is a really great time, whether that's hobbies or habits. So I've been sitting with that a lot. And and I know Matt also getting out in nature. So nice out today.
Yeah.
I know Matt's been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, I've been cutting everything. I'm just ending like hell. Just it's amazing when you quit drinking coffee how sick you get.
Oh, you're doing that.
Today's the first day I'm feeling human again.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah. So I was just that's the second time I've done it. I am not going to go through it again.
So caffeine is a hell of a drug. I was talking about that with somebody
strong.
The other day. It's interesting how they don't have to label how much caffeine is in stuff.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like a soda,
Yeah.
You don't know how much caffeine's in that. It's so weird, how things are so highly regulated.
Yeah. It was hard.
Like headaches and stuff? Or
Horrifying.
Really?
Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday in particular were really bad.
Oh, man.
Really rough.
But you made it through.
You always make it through. But I think what you're saying, though, I wanted to get it kind of done by Sunday. Was Sunday the 24th?
Monday was.
Monday, okay, by Monday. And because, with what you're talking about, because of cutting, I've cut so many things. I'm not too sure if I have anything else to cut at this point. And so Monday night in particular was a thinning of between the universe.
Right, that was the beginning. The 20.
Well, that was the biggest night.
The biggest night. Okay, I felt it.
It's still kind of going on, but that was the thinnest that it's going to be. And so that was a very particular night for doing some magic and energy. that was, and I felt it. So I don't even know what day today is. Today's Tuesday, right?
Well, that's what they say with the shift, is that you're going to be more in the flow and in the present
yeah,
moment.
So I feel very different now all of a sudden. So it's kind of cool. Like I feel super high and I haven't touched anything in days.
I love that.
Like,
yeah, I think that's what the call is right now, right? To be present in the moment and focus on the heart and not the ruminating thoughts, right? In the past, don't be in the past, don't be in the future, be in the now, show up with intention. That's what I've been trying to do too.
Yeah, a lot of what I've been talking about with people on Wednesday nights lately, too, has been the difference between thoughts and thinking, and that can help when something arises within us, right, within the mind, and then can we take a pause, breathe into it? Is this how I want to feel or not? And if it's not how you want to feel, or if it is how you want to feel, if it's not how you want to feel, or if it is how you want to feel, either way, also understand that you have that choice. You can choose to feel how you understand that you have that choice. You can choose to feel how you want to feel. So you can feel low vibe, or you can choose the high vibe road. If we can avoid thinking, I've been on a big kick of like, it's time to stop thinking and just go into feelings and how things feel. Allow for, because but the thinking's what drives us insane. Or anxiety, or because then we go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been called to put the headphones and just go into trance states and frequency, and just sort of, I've been doing a lot I've been doing a lot of rituals myself, like little mini ones, like for my ancestors, for some of my friends, some of my friends that have passed, even for little things like my teeth health, my hair health, my skin, my skin health, and again, like going back to self-care, and it's like once we learn to love ourselves, show up for other people. And I think like in this world, it's like, especially as a mother and a business owner, it's like I tend to put other people's needs before my own, but it's like help other people if you're not helping yourself. So I've really been trying to go back if you're not helping yourself. So I've really been trying to go back to that. Ever since I got sick, I think getting sick was like the best thing that ever happened to me, because it forced me. And I think the universe was like, girl, you just gotta stop. Good month, I've just been like saying no to things, staying home, like, saying no to things, staying home, like, tending to my own needs. I actually had the chance to go take one of my friend's house, take her up on using her house. And I took a picture for her of all the stuff I bought her house. And I took a picture for her of all the stuff I bought for myself. I was like, look at how good I am to myself. It was like all kombucha and chocolate and good I am to myself. It was like all kombucha and chocolate and coconut water, and I just had this like amazing like date with myself. And it's like I never do that. I just had this like amazing like date with myself, and it's like I never do that. You know what I mean? So hopefully you all get to take the time to do that. So I'm gonna hopefully you all get to take the time to do that. So I'm gonna receive, and if you guys want more information about our church, where we just religiously engage in activities that raise the vibration. So I just want to say like that word church, I know is very scary to some people, because it implies like indoctrination or vibrating in shame and fear and guilt a lot of the times, but we are really aspiring to engage in activities that are on the opposite end of that spectrum. So love, abundance, peace, connection, growth, like future, kind of getting us out of the 3D and like, again, with time. I've always been the kind of person that's like prided myself on being on time. And now I'm really trying to still honor that, but give myself more time so I can be in the flow and still not be late, if that makes sense. So yeah,
It does
so
work.
staying in the flow. I like that. That's a
Staying
good vibe for today. Let's be in the flow. I don't know why I'm so hoarse.
Yeah, it's a good time to really definitely come from the heart, focus, because what's coming is not going to be high vibe, and we don't want to pay attention to it. In that outside world, I'm not going to get into that, but it's all temporary, just doorways into the to help shift and just to settle into your space, sitting, laying down, and just breathe in the sound for a moment. Just inhale. Sound in through the body. Allowing it to travel. Throughout your system and maybe bringing a calming sensation. Throughout your being. Settling into your space, taking notice of the connection points of the ground and your body. Breathing into the connection points, allowing for a melting between the two to merge together. Was that me? Interesting. So weird. You know, even in moments like that where all of a sudden it changed, like what did that do to your system? Like on my end, did I allow for it to create stress? Or was I able just to kind of sit with it and allow it to be what it was? Did it snap you out of your state